Hello, third grade. I hope that you are already enjoying this lovely summer day. It feels like summer, this lovely spring day. I would like you to pause this video right now and go to get your reading book if you don't already have it and turn to page 104. I would like to read something with you. Pause, get your book, and turn to 104. All right, are you back? So at the top of page 104, you see the title of the story, The Diary of George Shannon. A diary is usually a little notebook or some kind of book where people every day or many days write the date. Look at on this one, there's the date right over here to the side, and then they wrote what happened in the day. So I love this story because the whole story is going to look like somebody's diary. George Shannon's diary. I want to read the introductory material to you. The story is by Eileen M. Berry, and it's illustrated by Dell Thompson. But here's what the introduction says. In 1803, President Thomas Jefferson sent an expedition to the Corps of Discovery, he sent an expedition, the Corps of Discovery, that was the expedition's name, to explore the Louisiana Territory. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, leaders of the expedition, hoped to find a water route to the West Coast, develop a system of trade with the Native Americans, and study the land. All right, so this is, our country has begun. You've been studying in American literature. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. You've been studying in American history, and we began settling our country on the East Coast. And then eventually, little by little, Americans moved farther and farther out to the other side of America, out west. And so this is the process. This is part of the process of settling out west. So look at the next paragraph. It says, George Shannon was a member of the Corps of Discovery. Although this account is fictional, the events it describes actually occurred, and all of the characters are real. So you're going to read diary entries, but they're not really George Shannon's diary entry. But this little story was created to help you learn about a true historical event and learn about the real people that were involved in this part of our history. So this is going to be really neat. I hope you enjoy it. Let's look at a couple of words that you're going to run into. All right, in this first one, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 syllable word. And because of that, this vowel right here I put on top of it is going to actually say its first sound. Because once you get into really long words with several syllables, sometimes the vowel doesn't say the sound that you're expecting it to say. That's why you need to know all of your vowel sounds. I don't want to get into it here, but basically this happens. I'm going to say it really quickly for you, but really other teachers will need to continue to teach you. This word is derived, or it came from and is related to another word. And in the other word, expedite, this would say this I would say it's long I sound. But as it's derived into this word, put into this word for specific sentences where it needs to mean something slightly different, that I becomes short. Okay, and so let's read it. The rest of it, this is a closed syllable, this is a closed syllable, so we know how to make those sounds. This is going to say its short sound, and T-I-O-N always says Sean. Go ahead and read it. Very well done. It says expedition. Expedition. All right, expedition is a journey or a trip, especially by a group of people for a specific reason, like to explore a distant place or to do research. So yes, we just found out that Thomas Jefferson put an expedition together, a group of men together, and sent them out, maybe ladies too, to look into a new territory. All right, look at this sentence. This is an entirely different expedition. This was far before your story that's happening in 1803. But you've learned about this one, so go ahead and read that sentence. All right, let's read it together. Columbus discovered the New World on his expedition. Very well done. All right, the next one is a kind of a boat, and I will show you a picture of it. And I split it up into syllables like this down below, okay? So it's going to say per, o, g. I love how U follows the G in this spelling here because that makes us know that the G will say g, not j. This E is silent. This is not a vowel team. This is not a vowel team, okay? This word comes from another language, so it's going to be a little different in its spelling. So it's pronounced like this, pirogue, pirogue. And let's see what the sentence says, and then I'll show you a picture of one. Okay, let's say it together. The Indians paddled down the river in their pirogues. All right, and let's look at one. Here's one. Now, do you think the Indians had motors on theirs? No. All right, let's move on. The next one, oh, I love this one too, guys, because this one has a root. A root is kind of like a base word, but it's not a word in itself always. Sometimes it is. This one actually is, but it means something different. As a root, this always means to carry. And if you look, you can find this root that means to carry in a lot of words. Let me give you one example. You can find it in the word transportation, which means to carry across. Trans means across. So transportation is something that carries across, right? We have, you can take your car as a means of transportation to carry you across Erie County. Okay, so port always means to carry. I love that. I don't know if that makes you happy today or not, but I like that you can look for port inside of words, multisyllabic words, and know the meaning of the word a little bit by knowing the meaning of this root, this part of a word that has meaning. All right, and so in this word up here, port is in the word, and then able is in the word. And so this word, port plus able, is going to mean able to be carried. It is pronounced not portable. This kind of gets that third sound or that schwa sound as we have it in this word. It says portable, okay? And I like this sentence. You're going to picture something in a second. Read the sentence. Okay, let's read it together. The portable camp table held the lantern. And I feel like I should be very precise and exact here and let you know that able is a word all by itself, right? He's able. I always think of the song, he's able, I know he's able, but it's also a suffix. And that's why when it's a suffix in the end of words, like relatable, portable, words like that, it has that third sound. Okay, now I want you to picture your kitchen table. Maybe you're looking at your kitchen table or your dining room table. Can you picture taking that on a camping trip? No, that would be ridiculous, right? You would want a portable table. The portable camp table held the lantern. Of course, you need a table that could be carried, that was able to be carried. So picture a table that could be carried. It would be like a folding table that you could stick in your trunk. All right, let's move on. The next one is a closed syllable, and then this kind of by itself looks like the word try, but remember, this is the second syllable in this two-syllable word, and so it's going to, usually Y says it's E sound at the end of a two-syllable word. Not always, but usually. Go ahead and read that. That's right, that says sentry. A sentry is a soldier who guards. Let's look at the sentence. Go ahead and read it. Right, let's read it together. The sentry guarded the gate to the city. I wonder who the sentry will be in your story. All right, and the last one is going to have the third sound of A. So go ahead and read that sentence and the word. All right, let's read it together. The squads of soldiers marched in the parade. Squad is a group of people. All right, I was on a cheerleading squad when I was in high school, a group of us that cheered at all of the games. Okay, this is a squad, a group of soldiers in this sentence, and they're marching in a parade. Have you ever seen a squad of soldiers marching in a parade? I have during 4th of July parades. All right, I hope that you enjoyed the beginning of this story, and we will talk soon. Have a wonderful day.